we've been on this roller coaster that's been going non-stop. And मैं BGMI के मैटर में तो अभी घुसा भी नहीं हूँ because oh my, like हम लोग जब कोरिया में थे, VCT संभाल रहे थे, LA में थे VCT के लिए, between LCQ and VCT in LA, BGMI came back, BGMI launched, we had a team that was set up, and उसके बाद से इतना कुछ हुआ है. To have not, like by the time every time I came back to India, there was so much to catch up on what I had missed. I was also overwhelmed. I was like, bro, BGMI को 2 minute छोड़ दो, पहले VCT का देख लेने दो. Like my priority is VCT right now. Like as a league team, our priority is VCT always, because that is a very big responsibility. The kind of deliverables that we have, the kind of agreements that we have, it's all paperwork, and it's a fixed guaranteed annual revenue for us. Like as a company, as a business, that is the one source of revenue that is fixed and guaranteed, that we chase and we need to be very aware of, right, as a business, because that's how business is run. It's guaranteed annual recurring revenue because we've got signed contracts and we've got signed deliverables, whether it's with a brand or whether it is with the league or whether it is with our players or just everything in general, right? With BGMI, initially, even when it had come back, it was for 90 days. So we are like, theek hai, let's get back, let's get into it, let's see. And itna things went out of control because we were not here to deal with it ourselves. Isliye maine sabko bola, bro, you know what? Can everything, axe everything, सब बंद करो, BGMI division बंद कर दो so we can restart. Like just let's scale it down so that we can scale it up again. Let's pull back, let's rebuild. We're doing it with our VCT team again. This is a great time. Let's do it with our BGMI roster. Let's do it with all of Global Esports. We want to hit hard reset. There's a reason that I've used that word hard reset even in the announcement. I want to hit a hard reset so we can just stop everything we're doing, take an account, take a check of what's happening, how it's happening, evaluate, do our case studies, have our projections in place, make the right decisions and go forward. We've been doing that so far and it's worked out great. I want to be able to do that on a much larger scale for GE as a company. Not just for our VCT roster or our BGMI roster or our BGMI division or our Valorant division, even with future esports teams that we're going to sign, the other titles that we're going to expand to. Right now, the biggest question that everyone is asking, even internally, should we get into Counter-Strike? Should we get into Rocket League? Should we look at Pokemon Unite? Free Fire is coming back. There are so many things that need to be done, right? For all of those business units, business heads need to be assigned. There needs to be budgets that are allocated to each of these projects. There need to be project leads. There's so much that happens which people don't realize, and at the end of the day it's all of us only doing it. वही same लोग हैं global esports में जो कर रहे हैं, right? You have to do. Remember, people only talk about the players, right? सब लोग बोलेंगे कि हर player ने अपना कितना कुछ sacrifice किया है ये career choose करने के लिए, but what about all of us? What about all the social media guys, the editors, the founders, all of us who have left our career and who are also doing this? For us also, this is our everything, right? Players तो चले जाएंगे, उनको कहीं कुछ और भी मिल जाएगा, हमारा क्या? So we also have to look at all of that, and we also have to ensure that the company is growing. Otherwise, आज player शायद कोई और हो, but अगर company बंद हो जाएगी तो कोई भी player नहीं होगा, कोई भी employee नहीं होगा. There will be no one there. वो भी हमें ही देखना पड़ेगा ना. Player आके थोड़ी देखेगा, publisher आके थोड़ी देखेगा, sponsor आके थोड़ी देखेगा. At the end of the day, everyone else will put their hands up and say that's the company's problem. That's not my problem. One second. What? Yo. Sports Kida has put out, यही होता है ना, Global Esports shuts down its entire BGMI operations, letting go of its main lineup, Phoenix, Mayavi, everything. Very good. That's not true, by the way. I'm just पूरा
proper building लगता है, culture building लगता है, individual building.
एक statement डाल देता हूँ before people start going into full panic frenzy. We are not exiting BGMI. We are resetting our BGMI division to build from scratch.